If you're tired of eye strain from staring at bright screens all day, or you're looking for a distraction-free device that actually helps you focus, then you need to hear about the latest e-ink tablets. These devices are revolutionizing how we read, write, and work digitally, offering weeks of battery life and a paper-like experience that your eyes will thank you for. Today, we're diving into the 7 best e-ink tablets you can buy right now, from cutting-edge color models to minimalist digital notepads. All the product links are down in the description. Let's dive in. Starting with the remarkable Paper Pro, and I have to say, this is the Ferrari of digital notebooks. This 11.8-inch tablet brings something truly special to the table with its new color canvas display showing 20,000 possible hues. What really sets this apart is the writing experience. The new Marker Plus stylus magnetically charges on the side and has virtually zero latency, about 12 milliseconds, which means your ink appears as fast as you can write. The screen is 30% larger than the previous model, giving you proper A4 size for documents. Now, here's what makes this brilliant for professionals and students. It's completely distraction-free. No app store, no web browser, no notifications popping up while you're trying to think. The addition of a gentle front light means you can finally work in dim conference rooms or late at night without straining your eyes. Battery life is rated at 2 weeks, though heavy color use can drain it faster. If you're someone who values deep work and authentic writing feel above all else, this is your device. Moving to the Amazon Kindle Scribe 2, which takes a completely different approach. While the Remarkable locks you into pure writing, the Scribe gives you Amazon's entire ecosystem plus note-taking abilities. The 10.2-inch display remains monochrome but crisp at 300 ppi, perfect for reading. The big news here is AI integration. This thing can now summarize your handwritten notes using generative AI, and the new refined feature actually tidies up your messy handwriting into readable script. Pretty wild, right? The redesigned premium pen feels more like a real pencil with its tactile eraser end. You can now write directly in book margins and create sticky notes that anchor to specific passages. For avid readers who also take notes, this is essentially paradise. You get millions of books at your fingertips, and everything syncs automatically to your Amazon account. Battery life is excellent, lasting over a week with moderate use. You're sacrificing color and some writing sophistication. Think of it this way. If you're reading a business book and want to jot insights in the margins, then have AI generate a summary of your notes for your team meeting. The Scribe 2 makes that effortless. Now, the Boox Go Color 7. Generation 2 brings something unique, portable color e-ink that fits in your pocket. At 7 inches with Kaleido 3 technology displaying 4,096 colors, this little device runs full Android 11 with Google Play Store access. Unlike the Kindle Scribe's walled garden, you can install any app here. Kindle, Kobo, Libby, whatever you prefer. The freedom is intoxicating for tech-savvy users. It weighs just 250 grams and includes microSD expansion, something increasingly rare. The stylus support means you can annotate on the go. But here's the reality check. Color e-ink is still muted. Think watercolor paintings, not vibrant LCD, and the software requires serious tinkering. You'll be adjusting refresh modes for each app to prevent ghosting. Some users report spending hours just getting settings right. You're essentially buying flexibility and portability over polish. If you're someone who reads manga on the subway or needs to access multiple content libraries without carrying multiple devices, this could be perfect. Just be prepared to get your hands dirty with the settings. The Boox Note Air 4C steps things up considerably with a 10.3-inch Kaleido 3 color display that's genuinely impressive for textbooks and documents. Running Android 13 with 6GB RAM and 64GB storage plus microSD expansion, this is essentially an Android tablet with an e-ink screen. The included stylus offers 4,096 pressure levels, and the writing experience is fast and accurate with virtually no lag. Unlike the Remarkable Paper Pro's closed system, you have full Google Play access here, so OneNote, Evernote, whatever note app you love will work. The built-in Notes app is surprisingly powerful too, with layers, vector export, and shape tools that artists and planners love. Battery life is the trade-off. Expect to charge every 2 to 3 days with heavy use compared to weeks on simpler devices. The color really shines for academic work. Picture reviewing a chemistry textbook where the molecular diagrams are actually in color, or marking up a presentation where you can see the original color coding. That's where the Note Air 4C proves its worth, though you're sacrificing the Remarkable's laser focus for versatility. The iFlytek AINote Air 2 brings artificial intelligence to e-ink in ways nobody else is doing. This 8.2-inch tablet features a 4-microphone array that provides real-time voice transcription in 15 languages with genuinely impressive accuracy. It can transcribe a meeting while you're taking handwritten notes, then use AI to summarize everything afterward. The handwriting recognition supports 85 languages and can handle mixed language notes. At 5mm thick and 230 grams, it's incredibly portable. The standout feature is how it bridges analog and digital. You can record a lecture, take notes simultaneously, and later replay the audio synchronized with your written notes. You're essentially getting a digital secretary. One reviewer mentioned using it for international business meetings where participants spoke different languages and the device handled translation and transcription flawlessly. The downside is it's more closed than Boox devices, without official Google Play support, and the interface still has some rough edges from its Chinese origins. But if your workflow involves lots of meetings, interviews, or lectures, nothing else on this list can match what the AINote Air 2 offers for capturing and organizing spoken information. The Bigme Inknote X throws absolutely everything at the wall. This 10.3-inch color tablet runs Android 13 with jaw-dropping specs. 6GB RAM, 128GB storage, fingerprint scanner, 16-megapixel camera with flash for document scanning, dual speakers, dual microphones, and even optional 4G connectivity. The stylus has a spring-loaded eraser tip that works like a real pencil. Performance benchmarks show it's the fastest e-ink tablet available. This is the most expensive option here in the premium price bracket, and honestly, the software doesn't match the premium hardware. Users report bugs like handwriting randomly flipping 180 degrees, or palm rejection failing. But when it works, it's incredible. You can scan a document with the camera, OCR it instantly, annotate it in color, then email it, all without touching another device. Your work syncs through whatever cloud service you prefer since it runs full Android with Google Play. It handles any file format you need, PDFs, EPUBs, Office documents, you name it. The keyboard folio accessory turns it into a tiny e-ink laptop for distraction-free writing. If you're an early adopter who loves cutting-edge tech and doesn't mind working around software quirks, the Inknote X is unmatched in raw capability. The Boox Palma 2 is fascinating because it looks exactly like a smartphone, but runs e-ink. This 6.13-inch device runs Android 13 with 6GB RAM and 128GB storage, yet it's not actually a phone since there's no cellular radio. What it excels at is being a distraction-free communication device. You can check emails, use messaging apps, even browse the web, but the e-ink screen makes social media scrolling and video watching basically pointless, which is exactly the point. The fingerprint scanner provides quick unlock and battery life is outstanding, over a week of casual use. One user I read about replaced his work phone with this during office hours and found his productivity skyrocketed because the temptation to mindlessly scroll just vanished. The catch? You need Wi-Fi or a hotspot for connectivity, and typing on the e-ink keyboard requires patience due to refresh lag. If you've ever wished you could stay connected without the constant dopamine hits of a regular smartphone, the Palma 2 delivers that in spades. So which one should you choose? For pure, focused writing without distractions, the remarkable Paper Pro is unbeatable, especially if you're a professional writer or someone who journals extensively. If you're deep in Amazon's ecosystem and want the best e-reader that also takes notes, grab the Kindle Scribe 2. For portable color content and maximum flexibility in a compact size, the Boox Go Color 7 is your pick. Just be ready to tinker. Digital minimalists who want to reduce phone addiction should seriously consider the Palma 2. The Boox Note Air 4C hits the sweet spot for students and professionals who need color for PDFs and textbooks with Android flexibility. If you're drowning in meetings and need AI-powered transcription and note organization, the iFlytek AINote Air 2 will transform your workflow. And for those who want every possible feature and don't mind being on the bleeding edge, the Bigme Inknote X is your ultimate all-in-one device. Remember, all these devices share one crucial benefit. They're incredibly easy on your eyes compared to traditional screens, with battery life measured in days or weeks, not hours. Check the links in the description for current prices, and if this helped you decide, hit that subscribe button for more tech reviews. Until next time, happy reading and writing.